Aubrey Monk Warren here. It's time for Pose of the Week. Just a reminder, I am the president and CEO of Namaste Family Fitness, so you can feel comfortable emailing me anytime at namastefamilyfitness@gmail.com. I'm also the resident yogi for Rockstar Presenters, so feel free to find me through their site. Or feel free to find my website at www.bootyshakenyogi.com if you are interested in my assistance with any of your nutritional or exercise workout needs through Beachbody products. So feel free to contact me. Anyway, let's get back to the pose of the week. We have been breaking down the sun salutation for the last, month and a half. And we're finally breaking away from that and going to be introducing poses in which flow easily into our sun salutation. Last week we did lunge. So if you need a reminder of how we flowed into lunge, you may want to reference back to that video. Because we're working on Warrior 1 or Virabhadasana 1 today, which easily flows and transitions the same way as lunge. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's find our strong mountain pose at the top of our mats. Taking a deep breath, and on the exhale, step back with the left foot. So my right toes are pointed towards the front of the room. My left heel is the furthest thing away from me. So imagine yourself standing on a railroad track. I want my right foot on the right side of the track, my left foot on the left side of the track, so they're not right in line. My left hip and my left shoulder are going to rotate forward, sinking down into my right leg as deep as I can go, maintaining proper positioning with my lower body. If you look down, you should be able to see your right big toe. If you can't, you're going to squeeze your right hip open. So pull your right knee to the right side of your mat without moving your foot. Now we feel our belly buttons lift up into our hearts. Our hearts lift up into the sky. If you want, you can keep your hands on your hips, bring them to your heart center. Many different mudras available. We'll talk about mudras a different day. Or bringing your arms up by your ears, biceps by your ears. So lower body sinks, upper body lifts. It's a small back bend. Legs strengthener, heart opener, shoulders relaxed, feeling strong. Strong, Warrior 1. Now, as I've mentioned before, I'm a YogaFit trained instructor. In traditional yoga, the left foot, the foot is slightly externally rotated. In YogaFit, they train that may not be safe for everybody's knee. Some people, it may irritate. So in YogaFit, they train us to turn both feet pointing forward, facing the same direction. I know for myself, as I adjust my foot that way, my calf tightens up and doesn't allow me to sink as deep. It doesn't matter which version you practice. You find the one that's right for your body. So try both, see which one feels right for you. Hold for anywhere between 5 to 10 breaths, maybe 12 if you're really overzealous. And then switch sides. Excellent. So for our yoga lesson, I'm going to reference the Yoga Sutras by Patanjali. A couple weeks ago, we talked about book 1, sutra number 3. And it says, then the seer or the self abides in his own nature. Today we're going to discuss number 4. And that's at other times, the self appears to assume the forms of the mental modifications. What does that mean? We all have labels that we put on ourselves. So say, for example, my labels are, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a friend, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a yoga instructor, I'm a hip-hop instructor, all the different labels that we have on ourselves. And what that does is it causes a sense of separation between me and you, or between you and somebody else, because we have different labels that we associate with. So the idea is practicing letting go and stripping away all of the labels, because when we strip away the labels, we find that we're more alike than we are different. In unity, we find peace, compassion, and understanding of one another. Eckhart Tolle, one of my favorite authors, says that get comfortable with not knowing who you are, because we change on a daily basis. And the minute that we associate with a label, the next minute comes and we may have completely changed, and we're no longer that label anymore. So get comfortable with not knowing who you are. Through opening yourself up and letting go of labels, you allow yourself to be more open to connecting with anyone that comes your way. So I challenge you, start practicing that. Stop asking the first time you meet somebody within the first 5 minutes what they do for a living. That just gives us a way to mentally classify them and categorize them into some state in which we may not associate ourselves with, causing us to be separate from one another. So, if you'd like, join me for one Om. Keep your eyes open or closed, that's your choice. I like to close mine. Deep inhale. Have a great rest of your week. Namaste.